tired, but I'm going on here. Yeah, so tonight or tomorrow, I don't know if I have time, I will go live, all signs readings. But right now, I'm on my way to the hospital because my grandbaby is coming. Hey, lovely shadows. Hey, magical indigo. Yeah, so hey, anonymous. Yay. Hey, Natalie Hall. So I'm exhausted. Hey, Yolanda. Thank you, lovely shadows. Hey, the man child. Hey, Tanny How. Oh, most beautiful glamour. Don't gas up my head now, anonymous. I took a shower. Let me tell you what happened. So the doctor gave me those drops, but he said that this will heal on its own. But when I put the drops in my eye, they burn. And so I said, you know what? I'll just deal with this annoying pain. Thank you, Simone. Thank you. Thank you, Mulata. Hey, Karma G. Wrapping up rap Gina Visha. Yeah, so hey, Vernita Daniels, what's up? That's my Aries baby. So today after I dropped off Khalil, because yesterday was something too, right? Always something, but I had to like wrap up like personal readings. And so I said, well, today, when I drop off Khalil, I'ma just, eat, relax, and then finish off my readings. I'm lying down in the bed. I closed my eyes 1 minute, and my phone started buzzing. I'm like, I slapped the bed. I was like, who the F is calling me right now? My son. Oh, mom, she's in labor. She's getting ready to have the baby. She's 4 centimeters. God. It never stops with me. It never stops, guys. So I jumped up, took a shower. I try to look decent, I'm trying not to wear makeup, especially with this eye stuff. So I just put on some lipstick and just brushed up these things to try to look decent when I got there. I love you too, Carol Wilson. I'm a beautiful glamour. Thank you, Rap Gina. Hey, Joanna Garza. Yeah, so my grandbaby is coming. I think my son is kind of nervous right now because I told him, okay, let me get up and take a shower. Oh no, ma, you don't, I don't think they're gonna let you in. They only say 2 people. I was like, I could still, wait in the lobby. I mean, then he goes, oh, okay, come. He goes, yeah, no, matter of fact, come. He's like all over the place right now. That's understandable. It's his first baby. It's a boy. I'm having a grandson. It's a boy. So, all boys in my family, no girls. That's okay. You love the lippy? Anonymous? Hey, Tasha, thank you. My daughter is expecting a baby boy in September. Congratulations, Carol. Skittish, yeah. He's like all over the place. Like, first don't want me to come, then come. I was like, yeah. I mean, I'm just there for moral support. So he said, like basically, they're gonna pop her water at 1 o'clock. So then my cousin calls me, and I'm like, oh man. So so it's like a lot going on at one time for me right now. Like, yeah. Thank you, Yolanda. Hey, Lakeisha. Thank you. Yeah, so I just wanted to keep you guys updated, like, as to, like, what's going on in my life. And, like, this is real shit, So, yeah, not one thing is another, because not one thing is another, but it's okay. Yeah, I had to wear the Jadakiss. I had to represent and wear Jadakiss. Isn't Jadakiss a Gemini? I'm representing for my grandson right now. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Yeah, gotta represent. It's my second grandchild. My daughter has a 1.5. Oh wow. Yeah, Simone. Oh, Simone, you're a Gemini? Yeah, so the baby is gonna be an air sign like me, and my grandma. My grandmother's a Gemini. I don't really have Geminis in my family, to be honest with you. Well, my cousin's a Gemini, but she's a little loca. She loca. She loquita, you know. So but the baby is gonna be an air sign like me, you know. But Gemini man is like, baby, can I get some of your love, your love? You know, Gemini men, they be out there, man. Hey, what's up, Deborah Williams? Hey, please feel better, heal and recover. Oh, thank you. Congratulations on your new bundle of blessings, baby boy of joy. Yes. Never a dull moment with Gemini boys, right? Yeah. You know that guy that sings that song, that one I was just singing, he a Gemini too. Baby, can I get some of your love? What's his name? Steven something. Yeah. But I mean, it's cool, you know. No girl yet, but that's okay. That's okay. I like boys. I have 4 boys and now I'm having a grandson, so 5 boys. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be a grandma, I suppose. You know, I just don't like the world that we live in, but, you know, it's a blessing, you know. That means, like, you know, like they say, God blessing me, you know, with lineage. But with this, oh, the president is a Gemini. Isn't Donald Trump a Gemini? I forgot about that motherfucker. Yeah. Oh man, and the Knicks is playing tonight. They lost on Monday. They playing tonight. They better win tonight. Yes, right. Born today. Oh, you was born today? Well, happy birthday. Oh man, matter of fact, happy birthday to all the Geminis out there, man. Happy birthday to you guys. Yes, happy birthday. But yeah, man. I mean, so never know with these babies, but my son is excited, and I think that he's at a good age to have a child. He's working, and you know, she's worked. Of course, she has a good job, and he has a good job. He said he had just got off of work, and she, you know, she was like in pain, and yeah. So he said he didn't get any sleep. So he's kind of like all over the place, you know, because he works nighttime. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. But you know, my son he's gonna be 29. He's 28 and he's gonna be 29 this year. And I think that this is a good age, you know. 28 is a good age to have a baby, you know. He's mature, he's working, and that's what it's all about. She's working. So it's not like, you know, two people, you know, you're ready now. You're ready, you guys are ready, you know. It's good. It's good. You're not making premature decisions, you know. And you're ready, you know. He was prepared to have a kid, you know. He was prepared. It's not like, you know, he just got some random chick pregnant and is like, oh, I don't want the baby, or I don't know. That's good. That's good, you know. Babies are beautiful, but they are also responsibility. It's a huge responsibility. This is what I'm saying. You know, you have to have the patience, the time, the dedication to the child. You know, finances, resources to support the child. You know, yes, I'm going to help as a grandma, but that is your responsibility. You understand? I'm not one of these grandmas out here raising grandchildren. You lay down and had the child, that is your responsibility. Hey, Lucas, howdy. Kid at 28, kid will be wealthy. Yeah, he's having a kid. My son is, girl, no way you have a 28-year-old. You look so young. Thank you, KRS. KRS, you must be new to my channel because my oldest is 31. My oldest is going to be 32 in December. This one that's having the baby, he's going to be 29 in August. So, yeah, so I have, you know, Khalil is not... My you know, Khalil is the baby. He's the baby. When he was born, his brother was already 21. He had, you know, they were teenagers, you know. That's a good age for him to have a baby, right, Vernita? That's how I feel too. Because 28 number of wealth. Oh wow, my dad was born on the 28. That's why I guess my dad was good with money. Yes. But, you know, I'm just gonna go sit down and support my kid along his new beginnings and new journey. um I don't know how to feel yet about being a grandma. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel, you know, I just feel like I guess I'm happy for my son. I would say that. I'm happy for him and her. Um I guess I haven't got around to the idea of being a grandma, you know? Maybe when I see the baby, maybe the reality will hit me. But right now I'm just like in a phase of like uncertainty. You know? For anyone who doesn't know me, I love hauls. I love hauls. So if you ever want to gift me something, hauls. Yeah. So from school to grandma, yeah. Your baby's baby. Ain't that something? What do your grandchildren call you, Tasha? What am I gonna accept? I don't know. I don't want to be called granny. That's a little bit too old. I need a rocking chair for granny. Although I love rocking chairs. You know, I was thinking about getting a rocking chair. Start knitting and shit. Now you're gonna see me start knitting and shit and getting in the rocking chair now. uh yeah, grandma doesn't stop you from living life, you know. It's just a next title, you know. That means an evolution. That means I'm evolving in life, you know. Yes, that's all it means, you know. That's what it means to me. That's what it means to me. You know, everybody has their different interpretations, but I'm at the age where, you know, I'm okay with being a grandma. This is what I'm saying. You know, I don't feel like I'm too young to be a grandma. Like, oh shit, how you gonna make me a grandma this young? You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm good, you know. I'm calm, you know. I already have my fun in life. This is how I feel, you know. That's for the young people, the club and all that stuff. I'm already way past that stage, you know. Grandmother Tasha. Now it gotta be cool. It gotta be a cool name. It gotta be a cool name. Yeah. Well, how about Grand T? Hey, Grand T. Gotta be a cool name. Yeah. Yeah, get it out the way. Get it out the way. Or Glam Tea, right? The weirdest shit I ever experienced or saw in my life was a mother pregnant with her daughter at her daughter's baby shower. She was pregnant along with her daughter at her daughter's baby shower. Now that was crazy. I was like, wow. Tasha ain't having any more children. I don't see myself having a child, you know. Not at my age. No way. No way, no how. You know, grandbabies are still your child. You know, they still a part of your. That's still my baby. You know. Yeah, Simone. Glam mama. I guess so. Yeah, that's wild, right? Mm-mm. I'm not doing that. So now, um, I'm here. I believe I'm here to the hospital, and now I gotta look for my son. Well, he told me what floor they're on, and I have her name. So calm this boy down, you know. Where's 50? This is it? Right here, yeah. Yep. Thank you. All right, guys. Let's see. Going in. You too. Thank you. Bye. Baby, can I get some of you? This is crazy. Again, it still really fully hasn't hit me yet. This is it. Hi, good afternoon, sir. Prenatal care? Huh? Is it on the 12th floor? Delivery. Oh, across the street? So, yes? Thanks. Wrong place. All right, guys, I'm on a mission here. I'm on a mission here. All right, so. New York is dirty as shit. I'm gonna be asking a lot of fucking questions right now because I don't know where the hell I'm going. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for prenatal, like delivery for my Sinai West.
Yeah, you gotta go to the main lobby. Straight down, make a left at the driveway.
Thanks. Just wanted to make sure. Yo, the security guard looking at me like with 4 fucking eyes, like bug the fuck out, like, don't you work here? Like, that's why I asked you, because you have on a fucking uniform. Stupid motherfucker. Yeah. At least it's beautiful today. It was supposed to rain, but apparently it didn't. Okay, the main entrance. I guess this is the main entrance. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for pregnancy delivery. They say it's the 12th floor.
Yeah, go inside, go to security, have your ID, they give you a passport.
Thanks. Now I'm on the right direction. Gotta get my ID. Sorry. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Hi. Visiting. RHOADES. OADES. Maxine.
Did she give birth already?
I don't know. I don't think so yet.
They don't allow any visitors.
Okay.
Only the dad and the secondary person that she chose to be
All right. Well, waiting area. Where can I wait? Okay. I'll let my son know I'm here. Yeah. So let me go, guys. I gotta let Teddy know that I'm here because oh because because like he said, they only allow he's only allowed up there. You know. Is she talking to me? Oh. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay here. Oh, the waiting area. I think I'm in the waiting area. Am I? The chairs are over there. What the fuck? Okay. I can't go because only the dad is allowed to be up there while she's giving birth. So I have to call Teddy to let him know I'm here. So he could come down. Because he said that he'll come down when I get here. You understand? But I just want to let him know. Let me text him and just tell him I'm here. I'm in the lobby. Let me just text him. Hold on, guys. Yeah. So I let him know that I'm here. Yeah. Baby, can I get some of your love? Your love. Let me ask this lady. Excuse me. Can I at least get a chair so I can sit down? There's no space to sit down over here in the waiting area. I can sit over there too? Oh, okay, thanks. She told me I had to sit over there. I was wondering why I couldn't sit over here. Like, what's the difference? Are we playing musical chairs or selective chairs? I'm not allowed to go upstairs, but damn. Make a video of who? My grandbaby? Gotta wait till he's born. Then I'll, you know. It's like, because I said, can I sit? She goes, no, the waiting area is over there. But then when I asked the guy, because I see all the chairs stacked up over here, and there's no seats over there, you know. So it's like she's like, oh, when I asked the guy, he goes, you can sit over there. Oh, what is this shit? Reserved? Like a restaurant? Are these seats reserved or some fucking shit? Let me know. The mixed messaging, right? He probably giving birth now because he said 1 o'clock they were gonna pop her water bag. They were gonna break her water bag. Ooh, baby, I don't miss having babies. Look at that baby. There's a baby born right now, a girl. There's a girl. Let me tell you something. I be watching some stuff, right? And there was a girl arguing with her living boyfriend. He had friends over, and he wanted her to go in the room because, number one, you know, that's his friends, and number two, she was dressed inappropriately. She had on a cat suit. They're going back and forth, right? He's recording her. They're going back and forth until she finally says, I don't have to go in the room. This is my house, and I pay all the bills. You don't pay any bills here. So if anything, you know, I don't even know why your friends are even over here. So his friends end up leaving. But in the video, he's calling her bro. Yo, bro, you know, this and that. And I would have said, yo, bro, you know what? You could pack it. Because, first of all, you wouldn't be living with me in my house and I'm paying all the bills. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. even if you're staying there for a while with me, you're gonna do something. You're gonna pay a light, you're gonna pay a cable, but in the meantime, you're gonna save your money so you can get out and get your own. It's messy. It's messy. Thankfully, I'm not in labor. You're right about that, babes. When I had Khalil, I told the doctor right away, I don't want any more children. I don't want any more pregnancies. So do what you have to do. So that won't happen. This won't happen ever again. You know? Yep. Then I was looking at something else, right? That caught my eye. A woman, she had like, I don't know about these men these days, man. And these women having all these kids and can't take care of these children. And then pregnant with another one, and you can't even take care of the 10 kids you already have. She had 10 kids. But listen to this. So police rolled up on her. I think this was in Miami, Florida. What they call it? She called it Miami something. You know, she's from 176th Street. So she, I don't know Miami, but I have family down there. Anyway, Miami Gardens. That's what she called it, Miami Gardens. So this woman is in Miami Gardens. So she has on a t-shirt, a white t-shirt with her big watermelon boobs hanging down, right? And you could see they're big. They're big. Well, you could see her nipples through the shirt. It was a 5-bedroom house that she was living in, full of squalor, dirty dog feces, rat feces, roaches, the whole 9 yards, right? And I was explaining to you guys, yeah, we growing up in Brooklyn, we had the roaches, we had the mice, but we kept the place clean. But when you have dirty neighbors and stuff, that it tends to happen when you live in a dirty neighborhood with dirty neighbors. But anyway, all of the kids were dirty. They didn't show the kids because that's against the law to show like minors and stuff on videos. You could show the adults, but not the minors. And the officers was like, these kids are dirty. They stink. This house stinks, And then she was pregnant with another one. She was pregnant. These men are crazy. Anyway, the the children's father come with his new wife. And men, they always cop a plea when, shit is not right, when they're caught, right? So he's telling the officers, like, he tried his best to take care of the kids because she was saying he doesn't take care of the kids. And of course, his new wife is going to defend him like, oh yeah, he does take care of the kids or whatever. It's just that, she's with a new man and she's pregnant again. But then he goes, yeah, the house is disgusting. The house is disgusting and it stinks. Okay, so why didn't you take your children away from her a long time ago? That goes to show what kind of person you are, right? You're talking about her in the house and the kids and it stink, but you was run up in that roar and had all those kids with her. So that says a lot about you. Okay? That says a lot about you, my man. And if you care so much about those kids, they wouldn't be dirty and stuff like that. Then he tried to prove a point like, who buys you food? Who buys your school uniform? And yeah, but their living conditions are disgusting. Even you said it's disgusting, but you still have them living there because you don't want to take on the responsibility. Now you're trying to look like a saint in front of these police officers, but you didn't want anything to do with those kids to begin with. You were just, because it's not, this is the kind of this is one kind of man that thinks this way. Well, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. So I get the bitch pregnant. She want to keep it, she keep it, but it's not my problem, Like the fucking stupid ass people out here, man. But who suffers? The kid suffers. The kid suffers in the end. The kid suffers. Now you're married to and with his new wife, he has 4 kids. So you have all these kids, so that's what, 13 kids, 14 kids altogether? Because she's pregnant by another man, the one that she's pregnant with is not his. So like, you got 14 kids? You reckless, my man. You reckless. Unreal. Miami Gardens. Look it up. It's on there. It's on there. So they end up arresting the woman for negligence and all this stuff. But can't you see she depressed? Can't you see that there's something wrong with her? And then the grandmother was living there too. You know, something wrong with you. What you having all these kids for? You know, couldn't be me. This is not back in the days. Okay? Not back in the days, man. You gotta have some type of, I have 4 kids, and I think 4 kids is a lot of kids. 4 kids are a lot of children. What? Hey, one is a lot by itself. 4? No. Fuck that. 10? It's a lot of kids. A lot of kids. I think if I had 10 kids, I would end up in the psychiatric ward. I would be in the psychiatric ward. Okay, yeah, 1 is a lot. 1 is a lot. 10? Hell no. Yeah. The government buys their stuff, not him. Exactly. Exactly. Your 1 is a lot, right, Enigma? I know. You know, when I had Khalil, I was like, what the heck am I doing? You know, what the heck am I doing here? Because I was already like, you know, knocking on the next stage. And here he comes. But, you know, with Khalil is a handful, and, you know, by himself. That's what I'm saying. He's 10, so he's growing. But yeah. But still, you know, I was finished. I was finished before I had Khalil. I was finished. Should have been finished then. You was 43 with your 3rd. See what I'm saying? Yeah. His new wife is going to be the next one that he's not helping. Exactly. And he looked dusty as well. Talking about her house stinks. Her box would stink too. And you were still hitting it. You were still smashing it and breeding it. You could tell. You know? You could tell. Hey, Mrs. Messina. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say that now. Don't, because he embarrassed now. He embarrassed. He embarrassed. He's all on camera. Millions of people don't view it. No hiding it now. You know? Yeah. So nasty world, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, and first of all, if I knew a guy has 10 kids, I'm not marrying him. I am not marrying him. But these are these low vibrational women and men out here, like, just lost in the sauce, like feeling like they need somebody to feel whole in this world. You don't need anybody. You need yourself. You need God and yourself and a belief system. That's what you need. You need to pray more. That's what you need. Yeah, I mean, come on, let's be for real. If a man tells you that he has 10 kids, will you still marry him and have more kids? Will you still do that? I don't think a sensible person would do that. Anybody in their right goddamn mind would not do that shit. I don't give a fuck. And you broke. No way. No way. Nah. No way. Listen. Even if I was to date someone right now without children, right? And he wants children, proposition like he wants children, you gotta get a surrogate, babes. You gotta get a surrogate. I can't put myself through that again. And we have to have a nanny. I can't go through that again. I'm sorry. Okay? Yeah. That's a deal breaker right there. That's a deal breaker, right? China Bryant, I'm telling you, that's a deal breaker, babes. Can't do it. I don't give a damn how much money you have in the world. Not doing it. No way. That's how you feel too, right? The Cali style. I'm telling you. Yeah. But when they said she was pregnant again, that's gonna be her 11th child. I was like, this is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. These men don't care. They don't care at all. Okay? They don't care at all. Maybe if they a Saudi Arabian prince, I consider it. Even if there's a Saudi Arabian prince, you better get a surrogate. You better get a surrogate. Yeah, you remind me of my titi. That's right. Yep. Hey there, girl. On my lunch, just wanted to say hi, girl. Hey, mommy chula, what's up? Hey, Maggie. I'm done with that. That's crazy. All those kids and baby mamas. I'm telling you, it's not fair to children either. This is what I'm saying. That's what the officer was saying. The officer was saying the kids stink and they're dirty. They look like they had on their clothes for months. When they look in the refrigerator, the food was spoiled. There was rat feces, dog feces, roaches all over the place. The house was disgusting. If you would have seen the pictures that they would take, it was disgusting. It was just nasty. You know what I mean? Like how could you live like that? You know, like how could you live like that? I mean, listen, we all have our lazy days, right? We all have lazy days and like, you know, like I don't feel like cleaning, I don't feel like doing anything. But there comes a time where you just feel like, oh, I gotta clean now. I gotta sweep, I gotta mop, I gotta vacuum, I gotta, yeah. You're not just gonna sit there and let shit pile up and stuff. This is why I don't have animals. Khalil wants a dog. Khalil wants a dog. I told Khalil, not now. Now is not the right time for a dog. Okay, when mommy gets something situated, while I'm planning on getting something situated, then I'll get you a dog. But a dog is a huge responsibility. This is what I'm telling Khalil. Dog needs to be trained. Dog needs to go outside and poop and piss and, you don't understand? That's not going to be happening in my house. And then dogs, some type of dogs carry a lot of fur. You got fur. Sometimes I be, when you come outside, you see people with fur all over their pants, and that's not attractive. Dog fur and cat fur all over your shit. It's nasty. Not to say that I don't like animals. Yes, I like animals, but they're a huge responsibility that I'm not ready to take on right now. And neither are you. You say you want the animal, but then, who's gonna walk the dog? It's nasty, right, Freya? I know. My daughter kept having kids too. 10 pregnancies, not all survived. She has 4 now. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like, they having kids like it's going out of style. Like it's going extinct. Yeah. Yeah, man. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, and it may sound bad to some people out there, but sometimes I feel like I shouldn't have had kids. Maybe I would have had a dog myself, just me and my dog, and take the dog for a walk, and that's it. Yeah. This world is crazy enough. You know what I mean? Like crazy enough with all the shit that's going on in the world and the killings and this. Why would you want to bring a child in this fucked up world? This world is shit. Your dog was trained really well. My dog won't use the bathroom inside, even on pee pad. My dog is half poodle and he doesn't shed. Oh, that's great. I be feeling that way too, but I love my child. I love my children too, but but what I'm saying is when I look at the world, initially when we have children, when I had children, I was young. I had children as a teenager. And I really didn't know the world, and out there I wasn't really taught the world. I had to learn the world on my own. As I got older and, through my life experiences, I have a totally new perspective on how I view the world and how I view people and this system. And this and now that I'm at this age, before I got this age, I understand you're just making a child suffer, especially, the rent is high. Like when you pass away, that's the one thing that you're going to be concerned about, your child. What's going to happen to my child? Are they going to be taken care of? Are they going to be able to survive this system? You know, that's what I'm saying. So, we don't think about it when we do it, but then, I'm a deep, when life hits you, then you realize what you've done. You can't take back what you've done. It's already done. But still in all, I wouldn't have procreated. I wouldn't have had children. If I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have had children. You know. Thank you. You're at work? All right. Yeah. 2020. I wouldn't have had kids either. I love my kids, but the world is fucked up. That's what I'm trying to say, Freya. When you look at the world, it's scary. It's scary. The world is very scary. Let me tell you something what happened to my kid yesterday in school. Okay? Khalil doesn't talk a lot. He's not a big talker. He has he's not a tattleteller and stuff like that. And he's only 10, so he doesn't understand friends and people yet. And yesterday when I went to go pick him up, the coach told me that somebody stole his lunch. Okay, somebody stole his lunch, and I had just bought that lunch in the morning before he went to school. So that happened, and then the teacher told me that he caught a temper tantrum in the classroom, he caught a temper tantrum. He threw his chair down, but he told one of the kids that he's a dick rider, and Khalil knows that he's not supposed to be using that type of language. I don't even say stuff like that, dick rider and all that stuff. But this is what things that kids pick up, right? Now he's explaining to me what dick rider is. I know what it is. You shouldn't be using that language, and I don't use that language, okay? But he told that to the other kid that, he's a D rider, because him and the other kid was teaming up on him in the classroom. And then he got his lunch stolen by a 5th grader. Okay. So teacher comes to me. So first the coach, he got his lunch stolen, and then the teacher. So everybody handles emotions differently. Khalil holds a lot inside, and then he blows up on people. That's how he is. So he's watery. He's watery. Okay. So he's a Pisces with a Cancer moon. So he's very watery, but when he had enough, right? I understand that about him. So I was explaining to the teacher that I think I know where it was coming from, why he said what he said, and why he blew up and stormed out the classroom like that, because they said they have never seen Khalil like that before. But everybody has a pressure point, right? He's creative, yes. Yeah, probably should, Khalil, yeah. Khalil will tell you about yourself. Khalil will tell you about yourself. So when he had enough, he'll tell you about yourself. So I told the teacher, I was explaining to the teacher that he had got his lunch stolen by a 5th grader. So the teacher was surprised and said, well, Khalil, why didn't you tell me? But that's how Khalil is. And then Khalil said that the little boy called him a name, so he called him a dick rider. You guys are teaming up on me, but, that he's, you know what it means. Anyway, I said it's extended from lunch. Somebody had stole his lunch, and he was upset about that. And then the kids in the classroom, they were he said they were doing something like teaming up against him, and he shouted them out and stuff like that. It's hilarious, right? I know. But so I was explaining to her Khalil holds a lot inside, and that's with people, So I had to explain to my kid yesterday, those are not your friends, okay? Those are your classmates. Those are not your friends, all right? And I don't condone him. I don't saying those things, You could have said something else instead of dick rider. You could have said something else, So he know he not supposed to be speaking that way. And and I told him those are not your friends. It goes with adults too. So this is why I tell you you're not supposed to trust people, because these are the same kids that he played Roblox with, that be calling him to play with. But this friend is very two-faced. One of his friends are very two-faced, and he's selective when he plays with Khalil and talk to Khalil. And even the teacher told him that that's not his friend. And I keep explaining this to him, like when he say friend, I said, listen, Khalil, you better use it. I say you use that word too loosely. Friend, that's my friend. That's your associate. You need to start learning how to use words correctly. I understand that you're 10 years old, but not everybody's your friend. You're going to understand that when you get older. Okay? It's going to sink in when you get older. They're all associate, but be careful who you select for friends. Exactly. Those are your classmates. Those are your classmates. You go to school with them, you learn, and then you come home. If Caleb doesn't want to play with you, or he's talking about you, now you know who you know how he is. He's a snake. That's it. You know? Don't worry about those kids. I don't care about people and people being my friend. You know? Again, the closest ones do you the worst. They bite you the hardest. My daughter was the same way. Cancer moon too. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Yeah. She said he got up, he threw down his chair, he cursed them out, and he stormed out the classroom. I said, you're lucky he didn't take that chair and bust him upside his damn head. Because that would have been the next thing coming. He was angry. Yeah, he got his lunch stolen. This is what I tell my son all the time. He's seeing it, and he just turned 14. They're not friends. They're not friends. Hey, Queen Bee. Yeah, they're not friends. Yeah, he got a temper. He got a temper. I got a temper too. I got a bad temper too. So, you know, I told Khalil, you need to start being more verbal, because Khalil, again, if his coach didn't tell me that somebody stole his lunch, he would have never told me. He would have never told me that they stole his lunch. That's how Khalil is. So then the teacher, I explained that to the teacher, that he has a very hard time opening up and expressing himself, when need be. He wait until he blow up. That's how Khalil is. He wait until he can't take it no more, and then he just flip, That's no good. So he's learning what it is. Oh, she's a fire sun sign? Yeah. Kind of crazy. I hope Jesus comes now in all of us lives. Because I keep falling in a toxic love cycle with a devil of a man. That's why, let me tell you something. I said a long time ago, I'm going to remain single. I gave up on relationships a long time ago, babes. I did. When I look at people and their toxic ways and the killings and turn me off. All these men turn me off. All my relationships turn me off. So I gave up. I gave up on relationships concerning dating. So dating is out the question for me. I don't give a damn how hard a guy tries to date me. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Maybe not, but it's not going to work. I don't even entertain it. I don't entertain the thought. I don't entertain the idea. Period. Khalil got him though. Yeah. Fuck anything. I've been celibate 6 years. Yo, I've been celibate 5 years. Going on 6. Hey, beautiful. How are you, Portia? You're smart. Too much partners, harming kids, and being no good. Exactly, Maggie. And who you surround yourself by shapes your future. And this is what I teach my children. Like I'm a strong-minded individual. I could come off as masculine, feminine. I'm like a masculine female. That's okay. I'm headstrong. I don't fall into temptation rather easily. And backhanded compliments, you can keep those to yourself. I don't give a fuck about your validation or your compliments here. I don't care. Don't move me either way. My peace means everything to me and my son's safety. He's 10 years old. Children learn by what they see. Okay? And I want him to see that, you know, he's more important than a relationship. My relationship with my son is more important. And him growing up to be a good person and a good man and accomplishing something in life is more important than mommy dating and having sex. Because that's what it's all about. You date to have sex. That's what these men want. That's what they expect. Build something with them. What they building? It's very rare that you meet a man that wants to build something. No, I do better on my own. Hey Alex, what's up Alex? Aquarius, yes, definitely peace first. Hey Bridget, yes. Men these days, they don't want to date or be in a relationship. They want to sleep with you. Exactly, Carol Wilson. Exactly. I was telling you guys, Sunday, I had went to go pick Khalil up from his dad. You know, like meet him in the lobby to get him. The resident manager left, but he's been coming back to the building because apparently he's been forgetting things. I'm still in the process of moving. I saw him with a woman. She looked different from his wife, but then I found out that was his wife, right? It was his wife. I thought it was a new girl, but she looked different. Anyway, his wife is very insecure. Okay? She's not a small woman. She's not a small woman. She's just insecure, you know? So when I get down there, he wants to strike up conversation. Hey, Bridget Evans, thank you. Alex Mon, my mom hit me. Okay, I don't understand you. It's sad that we have to be like this, but hell, I will be alone rather than be miserable. Exactly. So let me finish with this guy, right? So I waited for Khalil to come in. Khalil comes in. He tells me Khalil is getting big. So I said, yeah, he's getting big. Yeah, he's getting, he's like, wow, he's tall. But then Khalil forgot something. He had to go back to get something from his dad. So of course he's gonna continue to talk, right? He's continued to talk to me. So anyway, I said, one of them said that, the guy that works there, he said that I have 4 boys. I said, yeah, I have 4 boys. I said, yeah, all my sons are tall. My oldest is 6'4", right? So he's like, wow, you got some tall kids. I'm like, yeah. I said, when you gonna have your boy, right? Because he have a girl. He's gonna wrap his arm. He's gonna wrap his arm around his wife and bring her close to him. Like, yeah, we working on it. At first he said no, he didn't want any more kids, and then he goes, yeah, we working on it. So I went to bust out laughing. But she looked so uncomfortable and embarrassed. You know what I mean? And I thought to myself, like, girl, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it with him. I don't know how you do it, but I think that she's doing it for the money. Yes, I'm an all-boy mom. Hey, Tosh, much love. Congrats. Thank you, Midnight. Still waiting to hear from my son. Yes. But he's a male chauvinistic pig. That's what he is. He's a male chauvinistic pig. And again, I'm not insecure like your wife, my man. I'm not, because I could tell that she's insecure. That's what you go for, okay? I don't know. I don't know what you see in me. Just because I'm by myself and I'm single, that doesn't mean I'm desperate or any of that. Okay? Sloppy looking motherfucker. You and your wife belongs together. That motherfucker look like Humpty Dumpty. You know what I mean? I'ma step outside. I'ma step outside and wait. I'll be back. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. That's how that motherfucker looked. Oh, that. Oh my goodness, this guy look good. Look, guys. You see him? Oh. Damn it. Where he went? Look, I'm on the prowl now. Look. Where he at? Where he went? Oh, there he go. Ooh, baby. Yes. Oh my goodness. Hey, there's nothing wrong with looking now. I still have eyes. I still see beautiful people. Beautiful people. Hey, what's up, Teresa Davis? Yeah, the fuck. I mean, he just caught my fucking eye. I was like, oh. I saw his badge. I was like, oh, you work here. What floor you work on, babes? I'll come see you later. Yeah. Now, he look young. He don't look young, but he look young. I could tell that he's about early 30s. He's early 30s. Too young. And this one too old. Either they too young or they too old. The one that just walked by me looked like Tales from the Crypt. He was like, shit. But I don't want him. Hey Keisha, what's up? I'm still young? Yes, I am still young. I have a young spirit. I would say I have a young spirit. I'm not old, but I'm not young too. You know? Like young. You know? Thank you, Portia. Krusty the Crypt Keeper. That's how he looked. He walked by me like he was like shit. It looked like if you blow on Grandpa, he'll just turn to dust. Like
They want me off them.
hey Jerry Poole. You know something? I should apply and get a job here. What was this? I'm gonna apply. I'm gonna see what jobs are open here. Maybe I might bump into Shorty, right? Shit. You know, go inside. Excuse me, you guys hiring? Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Imagine somebody recognize me. Be like, yo, what the fuck you doing here? What happened? YouTube ain't working out for you? You know, the world is very fucking small, man. Yo, shout out to Tiffany. I met Tiffany on the G train. Yeah, shout out. She's a Cancer. She represents the Cancer gang. She was on there with her kids and shit. She came up to me. I was sitting on the train listening to music. Like, yeah. She came up to me and she was like, excuse me. I was like, yeah. She goes, I know you. I'm like, you do? She goes, yeah. right here. I was like, oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, man. I have one. I have one. Now this right here. I only told one person about this. I was talking to my homegirl, right? And there's this guy. He watches my Capricorn videos. He watches my Capricorn videos, and he had said he saw me on the train. So I said, you saw me on the train? Then I was like, so why didn't you say anything? So he goes, no, I just saw you on the train, and like that's my favorite tarot reader right there. That's what he said to like when he saw me, like, oh yeah, but he didn't say anything to me. It was just a thought, right? So then he said he saw me again. And you see, things like that is like, because you always supposed to check your surroundings, right? But it had me on high alert. It had me more alert, right? And so I'm like, uh-oh, right? Uh-oh. So one day I'm talking to my niece in the train station, like certain areas of the train station, you have service that you could call and talk to people, right? So I was talking to my niece about something, and this guy, he just makes his way. I'm paying attention though. He makes his way, and then he stands right next to, like, a few steps away from me. And when you're in the train station, it kind of like echoes. It echoes, right? So I'm peeping him, standing right next, like a few feet away from me, and I felt like a little bit uncomfortable. Like he ear hustling, like he's eavesdropping. So let me get off this fucking phone. Keep him out my fucking business, right? So I told my niece, we'll talk later. I told her, let me hang up. We'll talk later, cause now my radar, like I gotta pay attention to this guy. That's Anyway, gets on the train, right? I go to this door, right? He thought I was gonna go through that door, but I didn't. I went through. I said, let me go this way. He's going that way. Guess what this guy did? He came. I'm leaning on the pole, looking at my phone, and he came and he stood right in front of me by the door. So I was like, yo, what the fuck is this guy problem, right? Like, what the fuck is this guy problem? Like, you were over there and you come over here. Why are you over here in front of me? And I don't like stuff like that because, it has me thinking, But he kept looking at me, like, he kept looking at me like I was supposed to know him. Like, looking at me, and then he smirked. And when he smirked, I just looked back at my phone, like down at my phone, like, I don't know what the fuck you're smirking at me for, right? But he wasn't a bad looking guy. He was not bad looking at all. He looked like he was like coming from work. He had on all black. See, so when you catch my attention, and when there's something weird, I check out everything about you. So I already peeped everything about him, But yeah, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, man. A lot of people, they walk outside and they just be like, la la la, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day, and not paying attention to shit. I pay attention to everything, even your fucking teeth. Gotta be on point, right? Hey, yeah, gotta be on point. Keep your head on a swivel, exactly. Hey, how you doing, ma'am?
The red lipstick look nice.
Oh, thank you.
Look nice. That's my favorite color too.
Oh, ready? Oh, that means you full of passion, girl. I can know. I just could imagine you back in the days. You was something hot, right? I know. If you like red, I know.
I love red. That's my favorite color. But you know what? A couple of months ago, I was at work and the guy ran the truck on my toe and they had to amputate a piece of my toe.
Oh.
So that's why I'm walking like this here. But other than that, I'm alive.
And you a hot stuff, right? Because you like the color red.
I love red. And it looks nice on you.
Oh, thank you.
It looks nice. What is that, Max?
No.
Hi, babe. How y'all doing?
I'm gonna tell you. I think I have it. There we go. This one.
Oh. In Philly? In Philly. In Philly.
Let me see.
In Philly.
Infallible.
Infallible. Oh, this
Yes.
is nice.
And it's color, I think it's color 50. Hold on. Yo, so this is by L'Oreal.
I figured that. If you take that red and mix it with a little bit of burgundy, you on money.
Oh, burgundy is my color too. Yeah, burgundy is my color too. Uh-huh.
This girl gave me some of this.
That's all right.
She gave me this.
You can still, that's my brand. I love that.
She gave me this.
That's a good brand.
She gave me like 4 bottles, but she gave me one that says,
They're not
Boss
cheap.
lady.
Yeah, yes, but they're not cheap either.
I don't know, she gave it to me. And every time you turn on, they said, Donna got lipstick on, yeah?
Yeah,
I love
that
it.
brand is not cheap. Yeah,
I love lipstick. Sometimes you sell that the guy said, you don't even need a mirror. I said, I know where the lipstick is.
that's right. Give me some lipstick.
Yeah.
I look alive.
I know where the lipstick is.
Yeah, come on, live more, right? All right, mama, you gonna be good? I know you can still dance with that cane, right? Okay.
And, came out here to put all this cancer stick, but I got to smoke it anyway. I don't got to, but I got to. So,
Uh-huh.
how old do you think I am?
How old do I think you are? Oh man, I don't even want to say an age, but let me see. I would say 51, 52.
See, God is good. I'll be 67 years old in August.
Oh really?
I'm going to retire.
A Leo or a Virgo?
Virgo.
Oh, you're a Virgo. Oh.
I'm going to retire real soon.
Well, you ain't gonna retire no time soon. Well, you're gonna retire from work, right?
Yeah, and you know what I want? I don't want no shrimp. I don't want no cake. I don't want. All I want to walk out of here is in my house with shrimp. So what
That's
I got
right.
planned on is me a boat party.
A boat bike?
A boat party.
A boat? Oh, that's nice.
My retirement and my birthday party on the boat. That's what I'm working.
That sounds good to me.
So,
That sounds good to me.
you only live once, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So,
I'm trying to get the foot together, so they be doing that. I want to get it together here.
oh yeah, but you know, you know. So what do you do in this,
In this hospital,
yeah.
I work at retail. I'm a manager. I run that little gift shop in the restaurant upstairs
And the restaurant
on
upstairs?
the first floor.
Okay. Guess what I'm here for?
What?
I'm getting ready to be a grandma.
Okay.
So, prenatal care, they said I can't go upstairs. It's on the 12th floor,
Yes.
but only 2 people are allowed.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Shona. How are you, babe? Okay. Hello?
Yeah. 67 in August.
Hello? Yes?
My mom is 70. How old is my mother? My mother is 76. My mother is 76, and my mother act like she's like 30 something. I have never seen my mom with a gray hair. I never seen my mom with a gray hair. She always dyes it blonde. And you put on some music and there go my mom. Hot stuff. Thank you, Portia. Thank you, Freya.
I got one daughter.
Mrs. Basita, 75 at Accolades. 11 grand. Wow, Freya. Yeah, you got one daughter? That's a Virgo for you.
And she's 50.
Oh, wow. You know that, so you started at 27. No. 17.
I had my daughter very young.
Me too. I had my son young too, as a teenager. 2 of my kids as teenagers.
So, and I got, my daughter was messing with a guy,
Mm-hmm.
and they left the baby in the hospital. So I adopted her.
Wait a minute.
What I just said?
Yeah,
My daughter was messing with this guy, and the baby, the mother left it in the hospital,
Uh-huh.
and my daughter was messing with this guy, and they left the baby in the hospital. My daughter was messing with the guy. So the baby, the mother ain't the baby. So I had to raise this baby a week and 3 days old.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's my grandbaby.
God bless your
She's
soul.
22. And
What?
she's a hot fucking mess. Girl, when I tell you a mess, I was praying for her. Huh? But these young kids' attitude is worse.
I know.
And I said, God, please let Princess change.
Yeah,
Please
you're
let
right
her
about
change.
that.
Because you know what? These people out here, they don't give a crap.
The Puerto Rican Day Parade is on Sunday?
I think it's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So,
I saw this fine looking young man walking in the hospital. So I'm gonna go in there and get a job so I can find him. He had on the khaki pants with a white t-shirt.
oh, he tall?
He tall, brown skin, and had tattoos.
Oh, this is my granddaughter.
Let me see. I'm trying to get some info. Oh wow. Okay.
That's my granddaughter.
Princess. Were you able to name her?
I named her after. I gave her my daughter. My daughter's name is Nicole Prince.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice.
I dropped him everything.
Okay.
So when I went to do my taxes, the man said, "No, you're the mama and the grandmama." I said,
Yeah.
"Okay."
I'm not trying to be mama and grandma.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. She's down south in Atlanta with my daughter. Let them stay there. Cause New York it wasn't gonna work for her.
New York, I like New York better than ATL. ATL is in the dumpster.
It slowed her little ass down a little bit, but she's still gonna be princess. I told you better be careful.
Yeah. Well,
Once you have a baby, that's it.
at least she's exploring, you know?
She's a sport. My
Hey, love Shanky.
attitude is really nasty.
Thank you, Angela. Hey,
Nasty.
Drew.
Nasty attitude.
Oh, see, what sign is she?
Her birthday February.
Aquarius, Pisces?
Aquarius.
Look, I'm Aquarius. Look what she said. She said her grandbaby, her granddaughter attitude, she adopted her. Her granddaughter attitude is nasty. She's nasty. She went to Georgia. She moved to Georgia, and she, So I said, well, what's her birthday? February. What sign she is? Aquarius.
She don't think shit stink. You hear me telling you?
Oh yeah, she needs to grow, man. She needs to grow. She's young. She's only 22. She gotta go through she gonna go through some hard life lessons before she get
And you know what I told her?
to that place.
She was messing with this nigga. You know what I told her? You got one more time to beat on my fucking child, and you gonna hear it from me.
Oh, she was messing with somebody abusive?
Yeah, and then she left it there. I said, that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, we'll leave your ass. No, don't do that about that. We'll leave your ass the fuck alone.
Nobody beating on your ass. You ain't got no kids, and you know what? You need to live. 'Cause when I
Well,
was your age, I was doing it.
I'm
telling you,
surprised
point
she
blank.
didn't. I'm surprised she didn't stab him or do something
She
to
did.
inflict injury. Yeah, she did, right? I know, because we're not gonna stand there and let somebody hit us.
She did. She did. She did.
She did, right?
And they
I know.
locked- and then they
I know.
locked- And check out. They locked her up, and all she was going to grip. I said, let me tell you what I told her.
Yeah, we get locked up and everything, and we don't give a fuck.
Dry them fucking tears up.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Them bitches back there see you crying, they gonna take advantage of you.
Yeah, no.
But she out though. You know what she said? But she on probation, so she had to pay the probation. I said, well, you better get a year clean.
Yeah,
Anything you do, they gonna lock your ass up.
yeah, we're not gonna tolerate abuse.
No, I know. I'm telling you, girl.
We don't tolerate abuse, man.
My granddaughter is a hot fucking
We
mess.
take care of business, yeah.
And so is my daughter.
Yeah.
And you know what? And my daughter and her the same size, you know.
Aquarius?
No, my daughter's a Scorpio.
Oh,
Oh, please. Please, she's another fucking hot mess.
yeah, I know. Her daughter's a Scorpio.
And she look like she's 19 years old.
Yeah.
And she got this walk. Can't tell her shit.
She funny, right?
When I come to the hospital, when I was in the hospital, I said, I don't want y'all here. I'll call you when I need you.
What's your name, by the way, miss?
Donna.
Donna, I'm Tasha.
Okay, Tasha.
Yeah.
I told her, don't come up here. I ain't got time for y'all shit.
Yeah, man.
They both got the same attitude. I said, we both got it. I give it to the right back and scream my goddamn mother. One time my daughter made me so mad, I said, get the fuck out, I'm gonna come back.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck you think you talking to.
Right. That's us too. We don't care. We'll tell you about your stinking ass.
And I'll tell her about her stinking ass too.
Yeah, we don't care, man. Like if you push us to that point, we'll tell you something, man.
I know.
Yeah, man.
I know.
We don't like getting that way, but if we have to, we will.
I'm telling you, girl, they got some serious shapes on them. They got more ass than I got, and they little. And let me tell you, they got this walk that's out of this world. I said, y'all walking like stinking hoes.
You heard what she said? She said, wait. She said they have like ass. Look, this is Miss Donna.
They got small waistline and this big ass like they had a butt dick. Please.
and they act like they shit don't stink, right?
I'm telling you, girl. They is a hot fucking mess. And they always call them mama. I told them that I don't even want y'all to stay over there. I went down there. Let me show you. Here she go. Look. This is my daughter.
Oh, she's sexy though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
She's sexy though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. She's a hot fucking mess.
Yeah,
and,
man.
And them two don't get along. So the granddaughter got her apartment and she got hers. But when y'all need something, y'all could call them out. When I was sick in the hospital the last couple of months, I said, I don't want y'all here.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
I don't want y'all here.
I'm alone now. Yeah.
I don't want y'all aggravating because you know what? You can do something and you ain't gonna damn sure tell on yourself. How about that one?
Right, exactly. Me too.
And let me tell you what I said. I buy whatever the fuck I want to buy.
Yeah, me too.
Because you know what? I work hard for the bitch.
Sure do.
So you know what? I got peace.
I was explaining that to my people. It's like, I got peace. I don't want no fucking man. Stinking ass man for what? To date and to fuck?
So
That's what they want.
So I was with this guy for almost 20 something years, almost 30 years.
Uh-huh.
And the motherfucker turned around and married his sister's friend.
What the hell?
You hear what I said, mama?
Yeah.
So I kept trying to figure out what this girl looked like. Last week Sunday, Saturday, I went to go get my nails done. Who did I fuck I run into?
That motherfucker?
And the girl and the wife. So let me tell you what he did. That motherfucker was shitting on his ass. She was light skinned. She had a cane too. And I guess she's sick. And she was looking at me. I said, yes, you got the right bitch if you think you're gonna
You didn't trip her with your cane?
No. Cause she know, because I heard she's nasty.
Oh, okay,
But
yeah.
it's a long story. I have a granddaughter.
Oh, she got an attitude. She got like a nasty attitude and shit? Yeah.
She West Indian. She got a nasty attitude, the girl, right?
Yeah.
He was so shocked. You ran into me.
Right.
This is a free country.
Exactly.
I've been coming over here for 20-something years getting my nails done. So what makes sure you think that I pass all the nail salons?
Right.
You mad because you with that fucking bitch. And
Right.
whatever you told her,
Yes.
and he know I ain't gonna back the fuck down.
Right.
That motherfucker was so scared. Girl, Monday morning, that motherfucker was standing in this cafeteria. How you feeling? I said, who was that? Your wife? He said, no, you my wife. I said, oh yeah.
These men is crazy. I'm telling you, they full of shit.
And guess what? And I ain't being number 2 for no fucking bite. So
No, fuck no.
Check this out. Don't come over here thinking you get asking for some pussy because it ain't fucking working.
Oh no. That
It took me a while to get over what the fuck you did to me. And you should have came to me like a man
yeah.
and talked to me. And what's back here for you? We got history together, nigga.
Yeah, well, you know something, Miss Donna? You should have had a rebound. Then you wouldn't have had that problem. If you would have had another friend that, you know, just talking to another friend,
Girl,
he could have gone about his fucking business and you wouldn't give a fuck.
You don't need an apology. Because if it wasn't for me, nigga,
Fuck his apology.
No.
You don't need that shit.
Check this out. You couldn't shine to take care of that bitch if it wasn't for me. So, I don't know who the fuck she calling the doc.
Well,
But if you
well,
could've-
basically, you was a placement holder. That's what you was. That's how he treated you. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's hurtful because it's like we feel played, we feel used.
You
You
did.
know what I mean? Yeah.
And, then,
But
and you know what? I hope you bury your mother, your father, and raise one of
oh, I
your
wouldn't have
fucking
helped that
daughters.
with that shit. No,
And-
fuck
and
that.
you got your motherfucking job here too. So who the y'all calling a fucking doc?
Yeah.
So cause somebody talking to me, so what the fuck you wanna do?
Right.
What I'm trying to tell you is, I'm not gonna play number 2. I'm not being number 2 for nobody. And guess what? You sneaking over here? What you sneaking for?
I would have dumped his fucking ass so fast his head would have been spinning.
Girl, let me tell you something.
His ass would have been kicked to the curb a long time ago.
When she saw me, that girl was looking at me. I was like, yeah, you can look. But he know.
She ain't gonna do shit.
Exactly.
She ain't gonna do shit, so what the fuck?
Because I said, if you piss me off, I'll bring the motherfucking doorbell. Can I speak to you?
You see, I would have hurt her feelings though. I would have hurt her feelings. I would have said, you could have that lip noodle motherfucker.
No.
The shit don't last anyway, bitch.
Let me tell you what she told me. Let me tell you what her back.
That motherfucker
I
shooting
said,
dust
how come
right
your
now.
motherfucking man, and she say, yo man. Oh, we eat my fucking pussy, bitch. All you can hear on the phone screaming and yelling, screaming and yelling.
Hey, let me tell you something. I would have been wicked. I would have recorded his fucking ass doing it too and eating my ass.
Yeah, girl. Tasha, if I don't see you,
Oh, let me give you my number.
I met a new friend, Katrina. Met a new friend, you said? Yeah, right here.
How you doing?
Her name's Tasha.
Tasha.
I know. Get the phone number. What's the number?
Okay, look, I got it, cause
Where you live at?
I'm on the audience, so I'm gonna write it down. Let me put it in your phone. That's the best bet. And then I'll tell you where I live because I'm on a live audience right now.
All right.
There we go.
I'm gonna call this number.
All right.
And then,
And then I'll store you, Miss Donna from saying, yeah, you gotta find that man for me, Miss Donna.
he in here. There's a lot of niggas in here.
Yeah, you gotta find that man for me. He look good. Cocky pants and a white t-shirt. Go like facial hair, chocolate brown, tattoo on his arm. Yeah, I checked him out, man. Had a badge on his pocket. I don't know if it's security.
You said khaki pants. That nigga working housekeeping.
He working.
Anybody that got beige pants, they working housekeeping.
Yeah, he had on a beige pants.
He working housekeeping.
Oh damn! I need a doctor. I need a surgeon, a doctor, or a nurse.
Some of them make good money. Some of them make good money.
Housekeeping. Well, he could come, dust some fuck of the shit off for me. He could dust something.
That's all. Yeah.
I don't even want him from that. Yeah, wait for
I
my
got
turn.
peace, and guess what I said? I don't got to worry about buying nobody something. Spend my motherfucking money on me.
That's right.
I don't got to worry about dinner.
Hey, lady, so lucky.
You know, they get mad when you come to the cafeteria. You know what I say? Y'all got time to go on trips. Pay for your food, motherfucker.
That's right. That's right.
That nigga said she crazy. He told the other guy she fucking crazy.
He still working?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Every morning he's in the cafeteria. Early in the morning. I said, you must not be happy at home.
Oh wow. That's an uncomfortable feeling when you have
Let
to
me
work
tell you
with someone.
My grandmother told me, and she was 96 years old when she left me. And she said, Donna, you was a good girl. Okay.
Take care.
She said, Donna, you was a good girl. She said, because what George did, God gonna move the roof underneath him. He ain't gonna know what hit him. And you know, about a month ago, his daughter passed away.
Oh wow.
Look.
That's karma.
Uh-huh.
That's karma.
Ain't finished yet, because what you did to me was dirty.
Yeah, that I was explaining. That's why I don't date anymore. This is why I don't date anymore.
What you did to me, I don't know where my ride is at. I don't know what's going on. It ain't calling me or nothing, but I don't know what's going on right now.
Dust what off? Furniture. I do have furniture in my place, don't I?
I live in Harlem.
You live in Harlem? Okay. I don't live far from here. I would just put it like that. I'll text you my address.
All right, baby.
Well, that was a nice conversation, right, guys? Needed time to kill, so. Thank you, is it Shoney's Tarot? Well, I know he works in housekeeping now. Found out some information. He looked good, though. But, no thank you. I want a doctor or a surgeon. You can't help me.
It's really tight, right? Like it's not.
She was a nice lady, yeah. She's a Virgo. Usually Virgos don't talk like that unless they like you or they feel something with you. Virgos are intuitive people. They don't talk too much to too many people. Yeah. So she felt my energy, you know? Yeah. And you know, I'm going to tell you the weird thing. I have 3 Virgo placements. But I'm going to tell you the funny thing. Right about Virgos, right? I'm gonna tell you the funny thing about Virgo people. They're judgmental. They don't mean to be, but that's how they are. And they're not gonna be talking to just anybody. They check you out first, and then they like that. Yeah. She was going in though. She was going in. About to get the fuck off of this shit. Your dad is a Virgo? Yeah. My daughter's a Virgo. She talks my head off. She feels comfortable with me. Right. That's what I'm saying. If they don't feel comfortable with you, they're not gonna say shit. But she right on point, man, with the shit that she was saying. But, you know, it could happen at any age, you know. She's 67 years old and the man played her. Too old for that shit, you know what I mean? Like, too old for that. To be making these fucking men play you, and he still work here. Too old for that. You don't need an apology, babes. He not gonna apologize. So if she's waiting for an apology, she can forget that shit. Just go ahead around your, go on living, you know? That's the only thing you could do is like go on living and just fuck these niggas. I'm not, listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm not going through that at that age, okay? I'm not going through that at that age. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. Get that all the time. Totally stranger life story. Yeah, he wasn't for her and he definitely regretted. Yeah, but he ended up marrying somebody else after he done fucking used her and she helped him pay for this, pay for that, and do all that. That's what they do. That's exactly what the fuck they do. You know? That's exactly what the fuck they do. She got. You know, she got. It happens to the best of us, but fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know, I'm not gonna let you play me or sucker because I always gonna have somebody to fall back on. That's when I used to play. I used to always have somebody to fall back on. You understand? I don't play like that anymore. I just don't play at all. I don't play at all. So that's it. Too old for the shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that's a prime example of what I was talking about earlier. About, you know, the man and the games and just might as well stay single and in peace because you know, you have a granddaughter, you have a daughter. I mean, what example are you setting for them? You understand? Like, it's still happening at 67? It's still happening at 67? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me here? Not judging her, but I'm just saying, let's be realistic. Let's be for real here. You understand? Let's be for real. You too old for that. You should know better. You should have known better at your age. That's what I'm saying. You should have known that motherfucker was taking you for a ride. You understand? Yeah. Come on, man. I'm Aquarius too, February. She too old for the nonsense. There you go, Jerry Poole. And we was talking about this earlier. And I tell people this all the time. You know? I tell people this all the fucking time. And I chose to be single. I'm situational single for a reason. I don't have time for the Mickey Mouse games. I don't have time for it. I just don't have time. My time is very sacred to me, and I'm not wasting any time. I'm not wasting any time on these fucking losers out here that don't know what the fuck they want, or they coming in to use a bitch or to play fucking games. But no, I'm good. I'm good with all that shit. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, single as hell, man. I don't have any more years to waste either, the Cali. And you know what? I'm going to tell you the God honest truth. I feel like I accomplished more being single than I have ever in a relationship. All those motherfuckers did was held me back from fulfilling my destiny or, you know, doing this and doing that. That's all the fuck they did was held me back. When I'm by myself, I move. I be moving and I be making shit happen. You understand? A fucking guy, all the guy is gonna do is deter your attention from your goals and your fucking dreams and your aspirations. And again, I'm sorry. 60. How old am I? Could you guess how old I am? All right, you look good for your age, but I mean, they said and I tell people all this is another fact that I tell you guys. Just because you're older doesn't mean that you're knowledgeable and wise. I tell you guys that too. Right? So again, 67. Funny as hell. Down to earth. Love it. I'm the same way. But too old for the bullshit. Come on, 67, you knocking on 70 and you still getting played? He owes me an apology. He don't owe you shit. He don't owe you shit. Just take that as a life lesson and move on. She's still hurt. You know, I could sense that she's still hurt over that shit. You know? She want him to apologize. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that old motherfucker. Let him move on with his bitch. Okay? Then she said that she sees him in the cafeteria every day. Yeah, because you go to the cafeteria to see his ass too. Don't get it fucked up. She goes there to see him too. She want to see him. She want to be in his energy. Guess what? Guess what I'll do? I would totally ignore the cafeteria, so I don't see him. There's a difference. You turn 45 on the 25th. God bless. Apologies don't mean shit, right, Shadow? Don't mean shit. If I know he goes to the cafeteria all the time, around the same time, because she knows what time he goes there, because she wants an apology. She wants him to feel sorry, to see her face, so that way he could feel. He don't give a fuck. Do you understand? If he move on with another woman, he don't give a fuck. He's not sorry for what he did. Just take it and run with that shit. That's it. You got played. That's it. You're hurt. It happens to the best of us. You'll get over it. I spy the cafeteria drama. Yeah, nah. My cutoff game is cold too. Bye. Out of here. The fuck out of here. I'm not one of these motherfuckers that's gonna be waiting for an apology or waiting for what? What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? Garbage? Yo, the truck, just take that shit and go and dump it in the fucking the dump site. Just get rid of it. Waiting to get played again? Right. And if you hear what she says, it's apparent he's not happy with the other woman if he's always in the cafeteria. You don't know what's going on over there. You gotta really listen to people, and I tell people all the time, listen exactly to what people saying. She went to the nail salon. Him and the woman popped up at the same nail salon that she goes to. But she been going to that nail salon all that time. She's trying to reverse it to make it seem like the man is watching her or stalking her. No, you're doing it. You're doing it. Because you still hurt, you still have some type of feelings or resentment toward that man. So you're doing it. You're popping up around where they're popping up at. Period. Now, it could have happened that way. It could have. But don't believe the hype. Exactly, Jerry Poole. Being single is beautiful and happy. And guess what? You look younger. No stress. This guy comes out and says, I do? People funny in New York. Yeah. Don't let that shit fool you. She hurt. She hurt. But you know what? She wanted me to guess how old she was for a reason. Why do you think that she asked me to guess her age? And I'm going to tell you what that is about. Guess how old I am. I'm going to tell you what that's about right there. I want to be in peace, not pieces. Some people need to always control that validation. You think it was validation? You think it was validation? No, it wasn't validation. She was asking me her age to see, because she's comparing herself to his woman, to see if she still got it, to see if she's still attractive. It have everything to do with her confidence. That's why she asked me, can I guess her age? That's what that's about. Because she's comparing herself to his new woman. You understand? And the new woman possibly is younger, possibly, or possibly look better than her. Who knows? I don't know. But that's what she's doing. She's making a comparison from a stranger. She doesn't know me from a hole in the wall. Because she wants to see if she still got it. If she still, looks good. Or because obviously he made her feel like shit. Like something is wrong with her, right? Like, that's how she feels. But that's not supposed to break you. A man rejecting you, or a man playing you, or people playing you is not supposed to make you feel that way, like a lack of confidence. It's supposed to boost your confidence, because you have to flip it on them like, well, you just didn't measure up to me. You wasn't good enough for me. You couldn't meet my standards, you see? And she didn't flip it that way. So, like I said, sometimes age is nothing but a number. But age is kind of fucked up if you don't have any wisdom to go behind it. Okay? It's a blessing to be rejected. Hallelujah. 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 Gotta jump up and down to that. His new woman might be old as hell. Yeah, he's a lowlife. He's a lowlife. It's a blessing. Yeah, his new woman might be old as hell, possibly. But what I was telling you about men before, what was I telling you about men before, right? So he possibly chose her because he knew that she was insecure. She talk a lot, right? She talk a lot. So she possibly expressed certain things to him that was none of his fucking business, because men do listen. Don't get it fucked up. Men do listen to what a woman says. They do listen, okay? So basically, he weed her out. She overshares. There you go. So he already knew that. He already knew that she had money because she talks about the money. Oh, I buy what I want, blah, 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 and this and that, So, at times, you gotta shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. That's none of his business. So he knew that he could take her for a ride, and that's exactly what he did. He rode her until the wheels fall off, and then on to the next. He got himself a new fucking ride. When he finished wasting her out, then on to the next. So, like I said, these guys are nasty out here. I was telling you guys this shit earlier. Guys are nasty. So he may not be a bad looking man. It will be a surprise to you guys, but it won't be a surprise to me, because these are how these men operate. Yeah. You see it all the time, right? Like, what the fuck he doing with her? Because she has an SSI check. She has a roof over her head. She's making money. It's not about love. It's about profit. There's a difference. Learn the difference. I can't stand them either, Lady So Lucky. I can't stand them either. But I'm speaking some real facts right now. Hey, Razzie. But they do exist. So, guess what? I learned everything that I had to learn about love, men, how you could be treated, how you could be played and used. So, I'm not with it anymore. Dating, I don't want to date. I don't want to date. I don't want to fuck. I don't want a man. No, I don't want any of that. Yeah, he's good looking. I can crack jokes here and there. He's good looking, but I wouldn't even go for it. Users, that's right. Users and abusers. Exactly right. And if you don't know what time it is with these fucking men or these people out here, men and women, you'll be screwed. You'll be screwed. Okay? You'll be screwed. Let me tell you something. A man know when he could get a woman or when he can't. Just like a woman, when they could catch a woman and when they can't. You know? But some men is like on an ego trip. Like, some of them underestimate the opponent. Okay, so never underestimate your opponent. That's where they fuck up. When they underestimate their opponent. So some men, they feel like, oh yeah, I could get that bitch, right? I could do this with that bitch. I could do that, right? But not knowing that that bitch knows the game already. They already see you coming. Maybe they wanted the action too. Don't get it fucked up. A woman has sex with you because she wants to have sex with you. Don't get it fucked up now. Because she wants to have sex with you. You know? She want to take it for a ride. Yeah. But a bitch who knows better always have a friend on the side. They always have a friend on the side or a rebound. You know, that's the experienced woman. Because it's not about love. She already knows men and she already knows how they operate and how they think. If you're broke and cheap, she's going to get rid of your ass. She doesn't give a fuck about the sex. That's the experienced woman. It's not about the sex. It's what you can provide. And if you're not a provider and if you don't have any fucking money, out you go. She'll rather deal with the one that's paying her bills and the sex is mediocre than to deal with the broke one that the sex is good. There's a difference. There is a difference. Okay? There's a huge difference. So, if you ever see a woman and you be like, wow, she's beautiful. What she's doing with that ugly motherfucker? That ugly motherfucker is paying her bills. He getting her a car, her nails done. She ain't got to buy shit. She ain't got to pay for shit. You know? That's it. That's it. It's not about looks. It's about what you what you bringing to the table. Yes, we could get it anywhere, anytime. A woman, let me tell you something. A woman with confidence and know herself, a man sees it. Trust and believe me, men know a confident woman. They know a confident woman. They know a confident person. People know a confident person, man or woman. You know when a person is confident. Sometimes you miss it because just because a person works out, for instance, this is a trick one. Just because a person works out and they dress nice, that doesn't mean that they're a confident person. They may be building confidence, but that doesn't mean that they're confident. Got it? So, huge difference. Huge difference. And you could tell. I have the 48 Laws of Power. I have that book. Hey, Bridget Evans, so true, right? Thank you, Jermico Harris. Yes. Ladies, keep these dudes shook and scared for their life, and they better be stepping up with a bag. That's right. Hey, Nikki Love. So this is what I'm saying. So you'll know. You think all these hot shots, like basketball players, let's just take superstars and celebrities, right? So because they're a celebrity, does that mean that they're confident? If they're rich and famous, does that mean that they're confident? Famous, exposure, they got exposure, visible to the world? No. That doesn't mean that they're confident. They may act confident in front of the world, but that's not always true. Like, that's not always true that they're confident. Yes. Hey, Nikki Love. Library, Walmart, online. You got wisdom. Thank you, Nikki Love. Yes, I got wisdom and I got a lot of cana. Gray hair. I was deciding to let my gray hair grow out because I have a lot of it. It won't, you can't tell, but I do have a lot. But yeah. And that's one thing you want to pray for, guys. If anything, always pray for wisdom. Always pray for wisdom and discernment. Always pray for those things. It'll take you far in life. You know, I love when you do lives like this. I'm in the house, it's raining, and this is exactly what I need. Yes. My son hasn't. Oh, yeah. My son hasn't text back. Me too, Taj. Gray hair, love it. I love my gray hair too. But like I tell people all the fucking time, just because you're older doesn't mean that you're fucking wise and knowledgeable about life. Because at that age, you shouldn't be still getting played by these fucking niggas out here. Your grandma now. You know, I'm not saying to stop living life because you're a grandma. I'm about to be a grandma soon, right? But you have to look. You have to move in life more gracefully. You know what I mean? Like more gracefully. Chill the fuck out. Lay back. But you see, with the whole thing about it, some of these women are still thirsty out here, and she's a thirsty old woman. She's 67, so I could say she's an old woman, old woman. You know? He knew she was thirsty. He knew it. You know, like because some women they feel like, oh, there's some of these women they still thinking about a fucking man. Oh, I need a man. Am I gonna die alone? Fuck it, if you die alone, you die alone. You're born alone, right? You're born by yourself. Shit. The fuck. Some people just don't know how to be alone. That's the problem. You know? You gotta have game to give game to the young girls. That's right. But how anybody getting played in 2026 by males? And she's 67. Let's take the age. She's 67. I mean, this is something that I'm not making up to you guys. It happened on live. This woman just telling me her business. It just happened on live, right? But I feel like when God does things like this, and the universe does things like this, it's to show you guys that I'm not playing about, you know, life and love and men and the world, and you understand? So she came in at the right time because this is something we were just discussing, right? Like, how you still getting played? I'm going inside because it's kind of noisy out here. Oh, that's a nice red car. Exactly. Yeah. It's the waiting game with my son. I want to call him on the phone to see what's up with him. But, you know, yeah, hey, Jay Famous. So like I was saying, I mean, you know, there comes a time when you got to sit down. Oh, he owes me an apology. That's why she's popping up to the cafeteria and the nail salon, because she feel like he owe her something. He don't owe you anything. It's called the game of, do you apologize? Okay, let's take for instance what happened here. Monopoly. Yeah, how many guys play Monopoly, right? So, what happened? What happened in Monopoly? When you lose all your money, that's it. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? Like, you know, you get played out of losing all your money, your property, and that's, you know, some people win and some people lose. And she just took a huge loss, because she paid for his daughter's funeral. I wasn't paying for anything. You know, she think that a man, and let me tell you something, what happened to grandma right there. Grandma didn't have a man for a long time. So the moment that a man showed her attention, she grabbed it. Like, oh yeah, he showed me attention. Oh wow, he eats pum pum and he does all this stuff. That's what they do. They're nasty. They do all of this stuff to get you turned out so you could, be like I don't know, on cloud 11 and be like, "Oh my god," but not realizing that's part of the game. Sex is part of the game, you know? So, so yeah. And then she said and she's still messing around with him because she said that he was eating her, you know what? You know, that's all right because I told her that he was in between my legs eating my, you know what, right? That's funny. I was amping her up because if you guys don't know me, I'm a hype person. I like to hype people up. You know what I mean? I just find it to be funny, just to see how people gonna react. You know, and for sure, she fell right into my bullshit. I'm bad. I'm bad. I know I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Uh oh. Yeah. And you see, she got hype, right? She got hype like, yeah, because he was eating mine. You know what? And I had to tell her he was eating mine. You know what? I said, you should have recorded him. I'm bad, though. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Yeah. I like scandalous. I like scandalous. I said, you should have recorded him eating your poom poom. you know? That's that like devilish side of me. You should have recorded him and send it to her. I would have did that. I would have recorded him and send it to her. See, I'm putting stuff in that woman's mind. Too old for that, man. Too old for that, man. Yeah, I heard what I said. I said, you didn't trip her with your cane? You didn't trip her with your cane? Man, I would have tripped her with that cane. Too old to even be thinking like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. But it's funny, man. It's funny. Like I said, everybody has a kid in them. Everybody has a child in them, a kid in them. So, can you imagine me when I was younger? I was scandalous. Well, I was rebellious. And that's when you see the kid in people. You see the kid in people when when you get around other people like that. I know. Yeah, but she was drinking the Kool-Aid. I mean, she was drinking the Kool-Aid. Except for the part that she said, nah, because I heard that woman is nasty. That woman is nasty. And I said she wasn't gonna do anything anyway. And she goes, you got that right. She wasn't gonna do anything anyway. Nah, you know that you know that you're a little bit timid when it comes to that woman. You ain't messing with that woman. Stayed in trouble, man. I stayed in trouble when I was younger. She was just running, right? Hey, Jay Famous, thank you. Yeah, she was just running her mouth with no regard. I'm telling you, they just nasty, nasty. When she said she was Aquarius, and she just nasty. Yeah, I know. But that's the uninvolved one. She's still young. She's still learning life. You did too, right? Yeah, Yolanda. Stay in trouble, man. Oh, man. This is why I'm teaching my daughter early. Nobody ever put me on game, but I'm going to make sure I teach my daughter and she led by example. Exactly. 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 You know, I gave her my number. She tells me she lives in Harlem. Again, too much information. TMI, TMI. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. You know? This is why I'm teaching, and we were talking about low vibrational people. So if you watch my How to Be a Master Part 2, I talk about all these things. People 60, 50, 40, 50, 60 still going through the same thing. I said that. I said that in How to Be a Master Part 2. If you watch it carefully, I said all of this. It's just funny. You know, I mean, this is it's funny. I'm a very aware and awakened person here. I know what it is. I'm not stupid, man. I would, you see, let me tell you something about people. The name of the game is smart people could play stupid. Stupid people can't play smart. So sometimes you just got to know when to play stupid with people. That's all. I like that game. I like Silly Sally game. I call it Silly Sally. Sometimes you got to play Silly Sally. That's all. Yeah. You heard the convo, right? That's that Aquarius shit. We're rebels and don't give a fuck. Yeah, we don't give a fuck, Medusa. We don't care. We don't care at all. Yeah, we don't care at all. And they will talk. Gotta be slow to still be listening to men in 2026. Tell you, I don't even entertain it. I don't even entertain it. Okay? I don't even entertain it. Yeah. Like why would you want to put yourself, you already know what these low vibrational men is about. Get you a man who is spiritual, who believes in something, who stands, if you're going to get a man, and if you're still on the dating scene, get someone who believes in something and who stands for something. Okay? Yes, who has their own shit going on and knows their future plan, has a future plan, and yeah. Lord have mercy. Watch this. I'm gonna be silly right now. I don't even want especially if it's not beneficial. Don't get on your bad sides. Who, Aquarius? Oh yeah, everybody has a bad side, man. Everybody has a bad side. But I feel like us Aquarius, we're nice until we're not nice. If we don't like you, we just don't like you. That's just period, point blank. We're not going to speak to you. We're going to stay far away from you here. Yes. We're not going to entertain it. Nothing. We're just laid back, kind of like loners. We're loners, When we feel like talking, we talk. When we don't, we just don't, That's it. Sometimes it's like we're just too much in our mind, too much in our head. We're too much in our head. Overthink stuff. I don't overthink anything anymore. I think about it and I get rid of it. We don't sugarcoat shit. No, we don't. We're not with the bullshit. No, we're not. No, we're not. This is what I'm saying. Like she, that's just random as fuck. You bump into them at the nail salon. You bump into him at the cafeteria. So who following who? I'm pretty sure he's not following you because he already moved on with another woman. You following him. That is just too coincidental. Too coincidental. Out of all the nail salons that's in New York, and New York is a big place. Ta-da! Wow, we just bump into each other at the nail salon. No, you bump into them because you're stalking them. You're stalking him. She doesn't want to admit it, but that's what she's doing. See me? I'm opposite. I stay away from you. I don't run to you. I run away from you. I go the other way. I want to avoid you as much as possible. If we broke up on bad terms and I don't like you, Oh yeah, you're not gonna be seeing me in no cafeteria. You're not gonna be seeing my face anywhere because I'm gonna try to avoid you as much as possible. Yes, I would even I would change up my whole routine so you won't catch up with me. If you feel like you're on my toe, if I feel like somebody's on my toes, okay. So say for instance, you keep seeing the same person that you don't like, right? This is how Aquarius think. If we keep seeing the same person that we don't like pop up like around our vicinity, or we taking the same route, guess what? You'll never see you'll never see that Aquarius again. If we see you twice, that's good enough for us. 3 times, that's a sign. Like, yo, we gotta go. We gotta switch it up, and we're gonna switch it up so fast, though, you guys, that you're gonna be like, where did Aquarius go? You know, I was seeing because we feel like you're doing that deliberately now. You're bumping into us deliberately. You want to see us, so we're gonna make sure that you don't see us again. So we're gonna switch it up. Right? That's a fact, right? Me either. I moved and changed my car to get away. Laugh aloud, the narcissist. Exactly. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to change up our routine, change up everything so that you will never see us again. Again. Why? Because we feel like, number one, the audacity. You had the audacity to try to play us. You know, like, number two, we feel like you don't deserve to see us anymore because we don't. Honestly speaking, we don't want to see your face. We don't want to see your face. You know? Because the more we see you, the more angry we're going to get. And the more angry we get, we may just say something or clock you one time. And we don't want to go to jail, so we just stay away from you. Okay? We just stay far away. My last words to my final ex, 2 words. No one will ever hear from him. Thank and God. Aquas are known as ghosters. Yeah, we ghost people. We will get ghosts, yes. We don't mend anything we didn't break. Exactly, goddess. Exactly. Block and move on. Period, point blank. That's how we move. That's how we move. That's how we move. Okay? Yes. That's exactly how we move. We will block you from everything. Social media, everything. And if you think that we're like stalking you or whatever, some Aquarius do. But if we don't like you, and we're not looking for you, babes. So don't toot your horn. We're not looking for you at all. As a matter of fact, we're just glad that it's over with, and that's that. You know, you're gonna be looking for us before we look for you. Put it like that. We're not trying to catch a charge. Exactly. Sounds just like a Capricorn. Yeah, January. I'm telling you. These males are my daughter-in-law, the one that's having the baby. My daughter-in-law is a Capricorn. Yes. I'm not arguing, sending a bunch of texts, getting myself upset. Bye. I'll look you up to find every account just to block it. Exactly. Exactly. And you know what? You know what? I'm opposite. I don't look you up. I don't look you up at all. I take down my social media. I took down LinkedIn. I took down Facebook. The only thing I have up is the Instagram and TikTok, but I take them down. But I'm not active on Instagram and TikTok like that. You see? I take it down. I don't look you up to block you. No, I'll just take down my social media. That's it. Now you can't find me. You can't locate me. I don't want to be your friend. Okay? December or January. She's a January Capricorn. She's January. Capricorns are big time stalkers. I only have a Facebook and be deactivated for months at a time. Yeah. Yep. I was thinking about posting on Facebook. Tosh, I'm too nosy. I'll cyber stalk you. Yes, I'm a Taurus. Oh, lady, so lucky. You're giving away Taurus secrets? Yeah. I'll cyber stalk you. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah. Me too. 1-4. Yeah, she's 1-6. She's 1-6, or I think she's the. Don't get me to lying. I think she's the 6 or the 16. I gotta find. I think she's the 6 though. I think she's the 6. January caps closer to Aquarius, and guess what? My midheaven is Capricorn. My son is a Capricorn too, but he's December. He's December 30th. Why men want to stalk you? Well, some men just stalk you just to keep up to date with your life. Not because they want you back, just to be nosy, just like women, just like other people, just to be nosy, just to catch up with your life. Do you look the same? Are you doing good? Because if they hate your guts and it ended bad, trust and believe me, that person wants you to fail in life. So they just keeping up with your life to see if you're failing in life. If you're failing in life, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious, man. Yeah, because some people they want to hear. Some people want to hear like oh, because they want me back. Nah, they don't want you back. They just want to see if your life is fucked up. Is that serious? Uh-huh. Yep. I speak my truth. I speak my truth. So if you was looking for a different answer, like, oh, they want you back and stuff, no. Just be praying on your downfall. Or like, oh, look at them. They busted now. Look. Because they want to. I'm going to tell you something else. That could be one of the reasons, right? Another reason why they stalk you is because they want to figure out if you're doing worse without them. That too. Oh, are they doing worse without me? Let's see. Is she keeping up with her life, or he's keeping up with his life? Like what's going on? Huh? That cool. Just so they could feel good about themselves. So if you are fucked up in life, they'll be like, oh yeah, look at that, look at that motherfucker now. That motherfucker is busted. Look at them. And so they could crack jokes on you and stuff like that, so they could feel good about themselves. Yeah. Yep. So make sure you're doing good in life. And if you're not doing good in life and you fucked up, just shut your social media down. Just shut it down. Just shut it down. Even if you're doing bad or good, it's nobody's business. Just shut it down. Yes. Yeah. Will tilt but never fall. Exactamundo. I'm Aquarius. My daughter is a Cancer. She hung up on me in the middle of a conversation because she felt I was going off on her. The Aquarius in me doesn't want to give. The Aquarius in me doesn't want to forgive her. I feel so bad. I wouldn't call her back. I wouldn't call her back at all. Period. She would not hear from me at all. You hang up on me? That's disrespectful. You would not hear from me at all. Yeah, shut it down. Just shut it down. They better be homeless effing with me. I don't forget. I'm telling you. I don't forget either. I don't forget either. But one thing I will not do is give you the satisfaction and look at you. I do that for a reason. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to keep up with your life. I have my own life. And I don't want to relive those memories. That's it. That's why I don't do it. I'm very disciplined like that. So I don't do it. So I don't give people that satisfaction. Even if we're not speaking, I don't give you that satisfaction to look at you. Period. You're invincible to me. Exactly. Know your triggers. Right. Keep your ass away from me and keep moving. That's how I feel. There's no need to remember. There's no need to recollect, reminisce, nothing. Nothing. I already know what you did to me. So why would I want to look at you or keep up with your life? I already know that you fucked me over or you try to play me. So there's nothing to talk about and there's nothing to look at. That's how I feel. It's over, it's over. Yeah. You're dead to me. It's like you're dead to me. That's it. You know? Even if somebody tells me that you die, I wouldn't feel anything. It's easier that way. I wouldn't feel anything. I wouldn't feel like, I don't know. I would just be like, oh, wow. Okay, oh, well. Life goes on, right? Or rest in peace. That's the end of that. I treat every breakup and every separation as a burial. Like, they're dead to me. That's it. They know what they did. They know what they did. Let's not relive it. You need my advice? Hi, Vanita. They be feeling bad what they did, but want to continue to behave in that manner. And I'm not tolerating that from nobody. Me neither. Tasha, you're not curious about an ex? No. No. I mean, you got to understand, the last time I actually dated someone was 5, 6 years ago. So no, I'm not. No. So, yeah. And actually, my ex, if we want to get technical, my ex is Khalil's dad. Because he's the one that I had the longest relationship with. All the other people that I dated, well, I dated one after him. I dated one. I was fucking around with a couple of them. A few of them. Yeah, a couple of them. But didn't mean anything to me. I was catching feelings for one, but had to reevaluate myself. And that's another thing. If you know you're in a situation where it's not like that and you're just friends with benefits and you're catching feelings, you got to take a step back and reevaluate yourself. Period. There's nothing wrong with expressing yourself. Like, yo, you know, step back. I'm sorry, I'm catching feelings, so I have to step back. There's nothing wrong with saying that. And that's that. But know what it is and keep it moving. Yeah, the Taurus was the last one for me. Yes. Done with that. An X is an X for a reason. Yes. An X is an example of a stupid motherfucker that you don't ever want to see or deal with again. That's why it's called X. That's the example. Can I write you an email or ask you here? You can write me an email if you don't want your business out in public. You're right, sis. I don't want to see or talk to her behind that disrespect, but she has my grandchildren, so I'm torn. You're stuck between a rock and a hard wall. Sometimes we got to put our feelings to the side for the sake of the child. It's not about the parent. It's about the child. You know? That's it. Let me tell you something. I can't stand my son's father. I can't stand him. But there's a grandbaby coming. Okay? The beautiful thing about it is that he doesn't live in New York. That's the beauty of it. So me coming to the hospital, we weren't going to bump into each other anyway. Because I don't want to see his stupid fucking ass. I'm dealing with a Leo right now. Lord help me. I pray for you. Just be upfront what you want out of the deal before you leave me on the thing you want more. and then turn around and do me dirty because you felt like he wasn't getting much out of the deal for me. Yeah, this is a doggy dog world that's made up of selfish, greedy, narcissistic people that you can't trust. Trust no one. Okay? Yeah. So, don't ask me for shit. I ain't got it. Even if I do have it, I don't have it. You're welcome, Vanita. My ex made me a widow, a merry widow. I'm sorry sorry about that, but all these babies coming downstairs. Hold on. Let me text my son again. Well, let me call my. Sorry about that. So my son, he was sleeping, and I have to wait for security to call downstairs, and then I'm gonna go up because he asked her to let her like they said that I could come up, but the nurse will have to call down here first before I could go up. So let me go live again, guys, because I'm getting ready to do something here. But I see you guys later. I love you guys, and I will connect with you guys when I get home, okay? Or when the baby is born, I'll connect with you guys again. All right. Love you guys. Bye.